Good morning, friends. Good morning. Happy pre-Friday. Oh my gosh. I'm exhausted. This is going to be a video about poons because you know I'm obsessed with genitalia. So, yesterday, my husband had a situation at his job and he couldn't follow our normal routine of him picking up the children from school and dropping them to their aftercare program. So I said, all right, I could do it. You know, don't kill yourself. He was going to try to change around staff and stuff like that. And I was like, no, it's break. There's really nothing going on. So I put in a couple hours of emergency personal time. And my mom was in the area, so I took her with me so she could get out the house and see the kids. They love to see something different in their routine, right? So when I'm standing there to pick them up, they scream. They're so happy because normally it's daddy. And then I go, I have a surprise for you. And then they go see their grandmother and they love it. So because the whole routine changed, I didn't take them to aftercare because they normally only go for like less than 2 hours. Because by the time dad drops them off and I get off of work, I pick them up. So they're really not there that long. So I said, okay, well, I'll keep them for the day. I say this to say, you'll see how this gets to my poon in a second. I'm exhausted. I've been with my children and my mother since like 1:30 yesterday afternoon, when I normally get them evening times after 6 o'clock. I'm tired. Gentle parenting is exhausting. I can't even say the word. It's exhausting. My children aren't bad. They're not bad. They just require, and I don't even think it's a lot of redirecting. It's probably a normal, moderate amount of redirecting, but I'm an old broad. I'm tired. Why did you hit her? Don't hit him. Don't put that back. When you finish playing with something, you put it back. You're going to make mommy's house look crazy. No, you can't have another candy. No, you can't have candy for dinner. No. So this is all of this when it'd be easy. But I said no. And they go, why? Because I said so. And that would be the end of it. But I'm trying to break bad parenting cycles and be this nice modern day mommy where I'm not instilling long-term trauma on my children for my own comfort. So I will die slowly and be in agony so I don't yell at them. But patience, having patience and understanding and talking in these tones like I'm talking now is utterly exhausting. So the alarm goes off. My husband had to work late, so I was pretty much, he got home around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And I was super mom. Both kids were bathed, new pajamas, teeth was brushed, hair bonnet, hair nets put on. I ordered a pizza because I wasn't cooking. I ordered a pizza. I made my mama her own special meal. Yeah. So I was like super mom yesterday. Shout outs to the single mommies. I don't know how y'all do it. Like right now, I don't even know if I'm talking loud enough for my sound to be captured in this video because I'm too tired to even talk loud. So the alarm goes off. I somehow in my subconscious tell the Alexa to cancel. And everybody, because my children have been coming into our rooms every night, one after the other. When we went at least 2 months with them sleeping in their own beds, but somehow they're coming into our rooms every night. So all 4 of us are in the bed. And by the time I realized what had done, we overslept by half an hour. Not 5 minutes, not 10 minutes. We overslept by 30 minutes. I have 15 minutes to get 3 people out of the house so they could get to school on time. The only good thing is there's no school right now for many school districts. So there's way less traffic on the roads, right? There's no teachers traveling, there's no school buses. So them leaving later than usual, they still managed to get to school on time. And that's the only saving grace. Like, I wasn't going crazy with having them go to school to be late because their commute, although the distance is the same, the traffic is pretty much non-existent, right? So instead of them, it used to take them an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. My husband said he's getting there in like 20 minutes now. 20 minutes, 25 minutes. That's just good. The distance is not far. It's just the traffic. So anyway, this is my backstory. I'm getting to my poon. So now I'm sitting there. I get them out the house. They have to dress up today as a historical figure. Of course, I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blackity black because I'm black, y'all. Of course, I picked black historical figures. And with the help of my mother, she was like, let's not go cliche. Let's do some people nobody's ever heard of and make it a teachable moment. Oh, I said, okay, cool. So my daughter is Dr. Marilyn Gaston. She's pretty much the doctor that is responsible for why all babies are tested for sickle cell when they're born. Black woman. And then my son is Lloyd Seeley, which he the first commanding officer of Harlem Police Station, and he has the if you went to John Jay CUNY School or you know about it, the library is named after him. Black man, you know, because I'm black, y'all. So that's what my son is, and that's what my daughter is. I thought it was pretty cool. They dressed up like a doctor and a police officer. And then I made like hello, my name is name tags, and then I printed out the little like very quick bio for them to show people, and you know, show their teachers and stuff in their class. So I thought it was cool. But I have to say, we are like, I don't know about we, but me, we are like one of the few parents who does these things in this school. And I don't know if it's the language barrier, but all their correspondence are sent in English and Spanish. But I don't care. I think it's really cool. I love school spirit, shit like that. I'll keep doing it. And my husband's like, oh my God, we're gonna get looks again. I'm like, I don't care. Let them do better. I'm not dumbing myself down because these parents are not doing what they're supposed to do. You know, for Rose Day, my kids gave out rose pens. All right. So anyway, getting back to my poem. Where was I going? I don't know. Anyway, I'm tired. I say all this to say I'm exhausted. I'm tired. If you are a woman of a certain age, a woman and female, you were born with a vulva and a vagina. The doctor assigned you female as birth, cisgendered woman, all of these things. I hope you understand what kind of woman I am talking about, the kind of woman I am, because this situation that happened to me is reserved for women and females who have natural vulvas, vaginas, etc., etc. When I was younger, I could literally abuse my poon with chemicals. Let me explain. I used to nair it because shaving would give you razor bumps. If you're a black woman, you know you are prone to razor bumps, and shaving takes too long. I would slap Vaseline on the inner lip so it don't burn. Slap that shit with nair, wipe it off with a washcloth, and be smooth like silk. Okay? They tell you right on the package, don't put it in the genitals. I didn't give a fuck. I used to do that. I used to spray my poom poom with Love Spell, Juniper Breeze, all those hood booger scents. it would smell like candy canes in the wintertime and a bed of flowers in the summertime. Directly spray the poom with chemicals. All of these things I used to do. As I have become and matured into a geriatric female, my poom dems are, and is it R or is it one? Homegirl is very sensitive, and eating sauerkraut or something that is mildly acidic can throw my pH balance off with the quickness. This heifer's pH balance can be thrown off just by me standing on one leg. She is extremely sensitive, and if you don't know, and you are not a woman of that age, please use this as a teaching tool so you can be prepared. It gets very sensitive. Your pH could be thrown off, which will change everything about your poom. The smell, the feeling, it can burn, it can hurt, it can be just everything. And it's not STDs, it's just the whole chemical makeup of your poom not being on could become a nuisance, right? I say this to say that in the last 5 years or so, I cannot use commercial soaps on my poom. Like, I could use commercial soaps, like let's say Irish Spring, right? If you were a black household, there was a point in time where them green bars was in your house, right? And it basically will strip all the oils off of you. You will be squeaky clean. I cannot put that nowhere near my poom. I could do underarms, booty, everything with that bar soap. That soap cannot touch my poom. And then now, even like scented soap. So like those Bath and Body Works fragrant soaps, I could use those everywhere except for my poom. I have to use either no soap, which Dr. Jackie said you really don't need any soap, you could just use water. But I'm a big girl and Dr. Jackie's a skinny girl, so she could probably get away with that. I have rolls and folds and crevices. I have that. So I have to use some kind of cleanser to help remove the oils that accumulate, okay? But I have to use a very extremely gentle soap. And women of a certain age, you know exactly what that is. Some kind of vaginal wash, okay? That is the only thing I could use, and it has to be unscented for me. Like, they make scented ones, but I'm so extremely sensitive, I have to use unscented, sorry. So first thing I do, I get in the shower, I grab the special soap for the poom, squirt a little bit on, rub it around, leave it there, grab the other stuff, wash my body, it all gets rinsed off. I'm tired, right? I said all of this to say that I'm extremely tired. I took the snowman flavored Bed Bath & Beyond scented soap, squirted it, and slapped it on my poom. And left it there, like I do in my routine. Grabbed the Vagisil to proceed to wash the rest of my body. It's not till I realize that I'm not smelling the scent of the snowman that usually perks me up and wakes me up and puts me in a happy mood that I realized something was wrong. Oh my God, guys. The pain occurred immediately in the shower. I'm rinsing. I follow up with the soap I'm supposed to use. Right now, it feels like Jean-Claude Van Damme did a split and karate punched me in the poom. If you ever watched any of his movies, he used to do the splits all the time. He did a split, so his face is eye level to my poom and went kia right in my poom. This thing is so raw and so sensitive. It's bad. It's so bad. And I'm just going to chuck this experience to another thing that women, females, assigned that gender at birth, have to go through when they're knocking on 40's door. Now, there was a lot of things I went through when I was in my late 20s, knocking on 30's door. But oh my, knocking on 40's door, terrible. Is it gonna get worse? I didn't even I'm not pre, because pre means it's coming. I'm already there. I'm already going through menopause because of my PCOS. Like, oh my God. Do men have to go through this, guys? Are there things that happen to you when you turn 40? Like your balls start to hang and they hurt? I don't know. I have male friends, but we don't talk about dick and balls. I wish we would, because that's how you learn. But, we don't discuss penis stories, we don't discuss the peens then. Oh, so I don't know. And, my mother is very conservative, the word. She's very, how should I put it? She's very, she won't talk about that stuff with me. Like if I ask her, she'll talk to me, but she's not really, she's not that open. She's very prudish. That's a better word. She's a prude. I'm a horror and she's a prude. So I'm learning all of this on my own, Man. Now my 20s were a fun time. Don't get me wrong. I lived. But if I knew it would end so abruptly like a motherfucking light switch, I think I would have did more. I feel like I need to take like cornstarch and just coat my poom poom in there to put out the flames of pain that's going on. It hurts, guys. It hurts so bad. I got the heated seat on, and that feels good. That's like a heating pad on it. If you have really good heated seats during your period, it's like a hot water pad. It feels so good. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.